if seen again. It's been some time because I've been doing summer school pre-calc. Uh, but I am back and I'm playing this game again. We'll get back to Oxygen Not Included later, but I want to do this one again first. Uh, I find it's a very nice game. It just fell. Oh, I don't know, whatever. The 14th. The story of that heist spilled out over breakfast the next morning. Jack called us criminal masterminds. After a cold dripping shower got changed into clean clothes. Everyone was mighty impressed that I had a different t-shirt. Wow, that's crazy. I turned up the mic a little bit. I don't know if it was too quiet. Everyone was mighty. Yeah, I have never appreciated doing the washing enough. It's very shaky now. That's crazy. In the evening, we watched Into the West. I made hot chocolate for everyone by melting down two selection boxes. It was a treat. Oh, it's going shaky again. Wednesday, I went with the gang to the post office to get the dole. Artist's salary, starving artists maybe. The queue was shocking, but everyone was friendly. People of all ages, but mostly older. I won't let that happen to me. I won't get stuck on a kill, spending my evenings at my Wadol in the pubs. A word for unemployment benefits in Ireland. I kept a distance just in case Fergal or Mem were working. Uh, Colin got another written warning from the guards about the house. Shan suggested that we could live in the seal caves up by Duggart Hill, famous life style. There was also a letter for me, but I didn't open it. They bought they bought some cans in the shop to take home. Cans of beer typically associated with young people. Yeah, it makes sense. It's pretty much the same here. Just uh, don't necessarily call it that. Uh, famous lifestyle. Column is talking about the Enid Blyton series, The Famous Five, which often involved the main characters camping or living in different places, especially caves. Seems pretty cool. I didn't drink. Okay, congrats. 16th, we went to bingo. What are you, 80 years old? Me and Jack went to put up posters for the gig next week. Fox's Den, number 10. Cup of tea, number 3. Lovely eggs, lovely legs, 11. That last one doesn't rhyme, man. I finished the rhyme scheme. We got a few looks when we arrived. Most of them were older women. I only ever saw at mass, but we spotted Auntie Maggie and joined her. No one paid us much mind after that. We won a shampoo gift set. Thank God. We really need some in the house. Everyone looks a bit greasy. Tragic, but I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Things to remember about Jack. Age 25. He comes from a big family. There's 8 children. Jack is somewhere in the middle, but I keep losing track. Hates sitting around doing nothing. Valid. Rain and Reading. I don't like you much. I'm sorry. How dare you hate Rain and Reading? Those are the greatest things in the world. He's vain about his appearance. He keeps trying to teach me how to use moisturizer. Okay. Uh, what still needs erased? Oh, there. Okay, now it's letting me. Yeah, I don't want to look at you, you heathen. He talks about leaving a kill like it's a question of when, not if. Columns always wanted to stay. Love sitting around drinking cans, cooking for others. Okay, I love cooking. Yeah, okay. And adventure. That's real nice. Never mind. You have your flaws, but maybe you're fine. My favorite thing about him, Jack's a great person to watch TV with, joking about what's ever on. He likes making things, but he's not cleaning up after himself. I will, yeah. He says but never gets around to it, and he gets sulky if you push it. Okay? Making things is fun. Okay. December 17th. We woke up to a flooded kitchen floor. Ah. Burst pipe, Colin said, rubbing the back of his neck. Happens when it freezes, he said. Yeah, it does. Colum's head was stuck under the sink all morning, and he did what his father taught him. Math on a, I don't know, literally good boy, but used in context, it means something more like well done, you're the man. An Irish person might also say good man yourself or good on you. The impersonation is ma an boohil. Boo. Good little ghost. Alright. Vanished. Boo. Gone. Sean's and Jack helped with mopping and towels. I felt a bit useless, so I kept out of the way. Sean's pulled a paper back from somewhere and tossed it at me. Asimov, I don't remember. Thought about writing a letter to Mammy, and one I'd read before, but I was happy to read it again. I did not read that in the correct order. But really, suck it. Opened my letter this morning. It was from Fergal himself. What a bollocks. Sean's took me for a walk down to Kiel and then to Achill Sound. It was lovely. I loved the sea, even when the gulls screaming their heads off in the pale sky. General rude word in Ireland. Okay. The wind was pushing us around, so we didn't talk much. It felt nice just being with someone in a comfortable silence. Ended up reaching the football pitch, and we sat on the new stone fence. We both bonded over being terrible at GAA. I had to go on Saturday uh, morning for years, though I couldn't do even the most basic drills. Gaelic something association, I don't remember. Maybe. I think that might. Part of the attic ceiling fell in during the storm last night. We saw it from outside first, in the grey morning light. Could have been a lot worse. Colin used a tarp for Jack's drums to cover it, but that won't last. This place is starting to feel a bit scary. Sean stayed with us, and we had to makeshift Sunday dinner with a leg of beef Maggie gave us. Find myself missing my mud group. Multi-user dungeons out of it. Okay. I told Sean's about the computers and role-playing. I knew people in colleges all over the world. No one else from Akil, though. Is there even a computer on the whole island? I mean, if you were using one, This place is starting. Okay, yeah. 20th. Tonight, after practice, Will went down to Keene to make a massive bonfire on the beach, as they do. It was a pre-gig ritual to ward away evil spirits. Everything was sodden after weeks of rain, so it was definitely magic that the fire started. It's all gone. Column had okay, yeah. Column had some lighter fluid, which probably helped. We sang songs and the drizzle. Our backs were soaked, but the heat in the crake was cheering. I meant to burn my letters, but forgot. All gone now. Poof. Okay. Hello, you got a letter from the university. How did that all come back suddenly? You got a letter from the university, very fancy, sealed and everything. Mom wouldn't open it. She said she couldn't, you know how she is, but I did. You didn't get the scholarship. Nah, it's tragic. Who were you trying to cod? To trick or deceive someone was often used in response. Are you codding me, Dawson, to be idle or do nothing? Yeah, like docile. I see you living with those wasters, Dawson. Old lads are dragging their families through the mud too. I won't cry like it's their own life. Whole island is talking about ye. It's weird. You're making a holy show of yourself. You always wanted us to think you were awfully smart, too good for real work. Sucked up to the teachers and convinced the old pair to send you college, and for what? Oh, what? I don't know what that means, man. Cop on. If you want to be weird, do it in your spare time. Right now, you have to come back down to earth. Is he lying? What the hell did I do? Setlist. High cost of living, no name. Queen of Akil, tender death, drowning at Kill Beach. 80s ramp walk, play louder. Oh, it's a red circle now. But with a little pink strip. Hold on. What's Discord? Nothing. Okay, well, cool. Castle Bar, 10 p.m. Tuesday, December 21st, 1993. The high cost of living. Oh, we are back in space. I guess, well, it's not. I could hear them playing. It wasn't too late. The floor was shaking. Column space. The dark community hall was a mess of bodies, black tees with metal bands, denim jackets, and badges. Sick. I pushed up and shoved to see them up close. I agree with that. Oh, yeah. The lads looked incredible. They do. I agree. Jack was at the back, going wild on the drums. Column's bass was perfect and smooth, keeping the others in time. I thought it was a drummer set up to do that, man. For bass a little bit, but it depends. Sean's guitar and voice had the crowd on tenterhooks. Oh, and the color is gone, except for me. I'm still colored. I'm really pretty. Look at that. And now I'm gone. And that band, she finished. Everyone loved them. So many cheers. After Colin, Jack, and Sean left the stage, the room seemed to get even more packed. A world away from practice in the big house. Darkness filled the hall. The music started again. When the lights came back, I instantly fell in love with the first woman holding a guitar that I saw. Valid. I felt the rumble, I felt the distortion, I felt like a dork. She owned the stage in her massive boots. I jumped in fright when she roared, and then I kept jumping. I mean, who wouldn't respond like that? Realistically, then the NOS for 2, the heaviest band in Mayo. I was getting crushed between people, wondered if I was going to die. I didn't care, I just wanted to be there. Crowd crush is a dangerous thing. Always be careful. Oh, damn. Oh no, it's the boys! Everyone died. Jack, he danced like a superstar. Oh, Jack! Exclamation mark. Should say that with more enthusiasm. He started flailing at me, and I joined in. Being friends with this legend made me feel like a superstar too. Sick fit. Oh, and now I'm getting all jiggly. I danced for so long I thought my arms and legs were falling off. I kinda look like that, right? Oh no, everything else is jiggly. Oh, everything else is just jiggling me. I'm the enemy of the crowd. I was free. Oh, in. I don't know if that's supposed to be words. Oh, I've returned to jiggle. And those are people now. Those. Okay. Someone's hair is all over the place, man. Damn. Hair's now so thick you can't even see nothing. Zoom. The lights came up. I was adjusted to the horror of the lit hall. Ooh. Everyone started to shuffle out slowly as they recognized sweaty friends, exhausted and happy. I was wrecked. I headed backstage to find the gang. Even the ground looked sweaty underneath the litter of lost beer cans. What? Oh, they be smooching. Are they frothing at the mouth? Have fangs? Oh, vampires? Jack announced a house party at our gaff. Nosferatu are coming. They're going. Okay, well I can't read it's off screen. They're going. They're gonna drive us all the way back to Akil. Oh, cool. Oh, you look so sad. Don't be sad. Amps. All right. These make me kind. These kind of make me think of floor plans, like blueprints, like architecture. Looking backwards. Uh, window. Yeah, window. No more window. It's all going away. No more building. Another circle. I dove into the sun. What in a wee little party? Oh, that's me. I got a sweat on now. Now I'm going upstairs. There's a little picture there. And I'm gone. No more stairs. Attic. Okay. Here you are. I couldn't find you anywhere. What are you doing in the attic? I wanted some space. Yeah, it's right there. And my room is kind of full. There are some people I haven't seen since school. High. I'm not very good at talking to people. The name of KCO's secondary school, pronunciation Scholar Down It. December 1 a.m. December 22nd. Finding space in the attic. I didn't think. Will I kick them out? It's fine. I don't think they recognize me. Oh. I just want to chill and look at the sky. What's up? I guess I get to investigate. Ah, that's a picture of the attic. Just different. If my mom caught me smoking, she'd kill me. Mine's a bloody doctor. She sees patients with lung cancer every other week in the hospital. Maybe this isn't as bad as you. Still smoke. I'm going to die sometime. What are they doing? Yeah. Cough, cough, cough. When I was 10, my grandmother in India died. I'd never met her, then suddenly I never could. Mom told me she was cremated. It's strange, but I like the idea of her ashes going back into nature. Life keeps going, atoms develop into proteins, into cells, into us. Like a biology major. Ooh. That stuff hit you hard, huh? Shut up, haha. Oh, so it's weed. The universe is 13 billion years old. Might actually be older. We were wrong for some time. And it just gets more complex, more intricate, weirder. Every second is totally different from the last. You're saying we have to make the most of the time we have. You're assuming time is even real. Ha 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 ha. True, time is a myth, fake. It is but the aging of cells that we perceive. The movement of atoms into a different position. Hey, can I ask you something personal? Totally. Are you, like Calm and Jack? I don't know, maybe? Does it even matter? And does that mean you like girls or boys? Both, neither. I like sleeping. That's where it's at. Haha, yeah. I like being here with you. It's nice. Thank God for heaters. We're living in limbo and then you showed up. Akil is limbo. It's weird to see classmates who never left. We could be ourselves in Dublin. Imagine if we lived together. I'd like to live on a barge someday. I don't know what a barge is, man. We could live on the canals, and you could teach me about space. You teach me the guitar. I could reinvent myself like David Bowie. Real and not pretend anymore. You're pretending. I just think the guy other people see me. I just think the guy other people see and the real me are very different, okay? And who's the real you? I don't even know. Not Sean's, not Ishan, someone. Look, I'm telling you, give yourself a new name. Hey, can I hang up posters in our barge? Yeah, of course, you can hang up whatever you want. Other than yourself. Will we have plants? If you don't have plants. If you don't have plants, what are you doing with your life? If you take care of them, I'm a plant killer. You need to improve that, I'm sorry, man. I think I got a good nickname. Oh, the Barge Bard. Sweet. Aha. Ha. Okay. A white circle. Another one. Hey, do you ever think about the ozone layer? She probably does not. Pink, purple, blue. Day 10 since first contact. There has been no response from doctor. I've confirmed the trigger event for the anomaly. 14 days left until the event when it will reach Earth. I got the data. Please receive. You're still there. Swipe moves. Of course, I'm a professional. It only took a few minutes to align my orbit and escape again. It has been a week. Control, I detect wormholes nearby in all directions. Space-time is being ripped to shreds. I think I can use them. A planet. First jump was a success. You're back. My readings say I'm somewhere beyond Neptune. Traveled 50,000 kilometers in a few days. In a second. That's unbelievable distortion of space-time. And this is just the beginning. As the black hole expands, the time dilation will only get worse. I've been analyzing the data you sent yesterday, and keep it up, gotta go. Lines. I can see Ganymede. Hello, I have good news, Doctor. The source of the positron entanglement is Earth. Good thing I was already heading that way. I found something in the data you sent that might tell us more about the trigger. It seems to be an image of some kind. An image? Is it of use? I don't understand it yet, but I'll find out more. Oh, I'm warping again. Right, gotta go again, bye. By the way, my name... I don't get to hear your name. Don't care, I didn't ask. Uh, 12,000 kilometers from Mars. Cassiopeia, I made a breakthrough. I found more evidence of the original positron annihilation that caused the anomaly. The trigger event. It hasn't happened yet. Its effects are rippling back in time. Then we can stop it. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but okay, sure. Do you know what we have to do? Not yet. I'm still decoding this image. I'm more sure than ever that that's the key. And narrowed the event's future location to Ireland. It's not far. I'll send you my location and contact. Call me as soon as you arrive. By then, we'll have less than a day left. Then I'll see you soon. Control. How about that? My name. Jumping. My name is Miko, but you can call me Mac. Macintosh. For short. See you soon, Cassiopeia. Got it. Don't be late, Mac. And put the kettle on. Yeah, put that kettle on. It's important. I woke up comfy. Nice. Looking at the sky. Oh, this is different. Light came in through the roof. There was something heavy on my legs. It's your good old pal. I was still wearing last night's clothes, even the shoes. I think you're being... Oh god, is everyone still downstairs? 6 a.m. December 22nd, the back of Beyond. Was this someone's arm? Y'all are spooning. Anti-erasing. Sean, hey, you're on top of me. That's... I'm not quite sure if that's on top. I mean, the arm is, but... The majority of this body is not on top of you. Glad. Hey. Wake up, Libya. Get off me, you Egypt. A common Irish insult, basically an idiot. This is probably the closest I've been to anyone except my mom. Haha. Hey, are you still asleep? I was dreaming about it. I dreamt about aliens. So I know we probably shouldn't leave until after Christmas, but I've been thinking. What? So, we'll need to find the flat first, right? Sean's, what are you talking about? Moving to Dublin together, obviously. Ha ha ha, we were kind of out of it last night. But we are going to do it. But we are going to go to Dublin, right? You're serious, we're not going anywhere. You're like 18, 19? 19, I'm mature. I can't take care of you, Sean. I can barely look over myself. I want to look after you! Exclamation mark. Slow down a second. Pump the brakes. Casey, it was hard for me to say this, but I have to. I think I like that little blush. What? Question mark? Get off, Jesus. Hey. Oh, I bumped the brakes, buddy. I really like you, Casey. I got that. I told you things I've never told anyone else. That's an issue. I didn't ask you to. You made me realize things about myself. I see myself in you. Oh, that's an issue. Fair enough. All the more reason to leave. Stop. No, 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 no. I don't even know if I have everything in Dublin to go back to. The PhD is gone. And your parents will be worried sick. Who are you to talk to me about worrying parents? Hey, don't get aggressive, man. I can't handle this. I'm sorry. Shut up. Please, Casey, stop. Please, Casey. Come back. Wah, wah, wah. That didn't go well. I'm going downstairs now. I'm being eaten by a there's a door. I went outside. I'm walking away. I'm at a streetlight. I am walking and zoomed in right into my ass. There's that's I think me. It's a white figure. I'm now further away. Standing on the beach, I believe. Oh no, I don't know who that is. That's me. Hello there, Casey. Oh no. Okay, so okay, that's him. That's me. Oh hi, Maggie. What? Okay. Isn't the frost beautiful? Cold though, and the wind is fierce too. Yeah. It's a happy surprise to see you so early, especially after your big night out in Castlebar. All that music and Craig. I didn't sleep very well. What's going on here? Oh, that's my leg. I'm just translucent a little bit. So are they? Well, there's nothing like looking at the sea to calm a restless mind. It was terrible leaving every September when I taught in Castlebar. What's wrong, pet? Big frown. Is it your ma'am? I don't mean to pry, only call him say. It's a lot of things. Not a big frown. Whatever it is, it's smaller than you think. Those things always are. You'll go home for Christmas and it'll be forgotten like that. Colin and his dad are like cats and dogs, but doesn't he see them every year? I don't think so. What was that? Colin doesn't go home. He was with Jack last year. They had a frozen pizza. This year we'll have chicken though. The whole year you'll have, huh? You're joking. He didn't say that. Christmas dinner in that rotten house? That's the state of it. It must be freezing. And damp too. Yes. You just can't live like that. That's a disgrace. The roof will be gone before you know. It kinda is, bits of it. You could come to me. I'd love some company at Christmas. I think they're more comfortable being themselves. But you mean, around you they can't just be open with each other? Oh, but I mean, you keep things like that private. That's just how it's done. We all have our own crosses. Things don't have to be done like that. We have a nice chicken anyway. Oh, okay. For one singular day. Yeah, Christmas Day. That's when they have chicken. We have a nice chicken anyway, and Jack is making jelly. It was bringing it out it was bringing it out in the open that caused all his troubles. That's an awful thing to say. Yeah, that is terrible thing to say. Ask him to hide who he is, even if he could. Sorry, I should go. No, you're right. He does care about you, and he definitely appreciates you taking him after Mr. O'Malley kicked him out. I hope he knows I care about him too. People used to say I was a bit queer. They'd say all kinds of things. People are mean. Hold on to the good ones. Call him Jack. I could never hold on to anyone. I tried so hard and got so far. I kept thinking there must be one good man out there, but there never was one for me. My father told me only hope was to become a nun and get an education. Were you? You don't look like a nun. Almost. Hid from everyone, but I couldn't hide from God. Myself and Colin are more alike than I want to admit. I'll have to get a bigger goose. What? Tell Colin you're all coming to me for Christmas, and you're moving out of that place. I have a spare room and a lovely comfy couch. Ah, no odds or buts. It'll be the best Christmas going, and sure we'll figure the rest of it on Stephen's Day. St. Stephen's Day is a national holiday on 26th of December. You might also hear it called Boxing Day, but this is more associated with English people. It's often seen as a truly relaxing day since it doesn't involve cooking, opening presents, or any of the other high energy activities of Christmas. I prefer Boxing Day because then I can make a joke about punching people. Yeah, balk at the house. Oh, yeah, there's the hole in the roof. Well, I met Colin when I get back. Sean's had left, took all of his stuff too. I didn't want to talk. Big frown. Oh, side eye. Look at this side eye on that guy. Come on. There was someone on my couch, so I lay on the floor. Another white circle, and it's night. My back hurt when I woke up. That's an achievement. You can't see it, but I can see it. Things to remember about Sean's. Ishan Sean Livel. Dislikes I kill. Talking about himself. Smelly fish. Black pudding. Black pudding? Shit. Oh wait. He gets on the best of his brother Neil. They play football in the garden. Sometimes the weather's good. Age 18, comma 19 question mark. Did his leaving last summer? Likes music, reading, music, science fiction, Manchester music, and his mom cooking music. Bought his guitar with some cash from working. Bought his guitar from some with some cash from working in the chip shop. A shop just for chips. Well, I guess they call fries chips. He's never been to India. He doesn't even really know his relatives there. He wants to go sometime though. His favorite writer is Arthur C. Clarke. I'm going to make him read at Swim Two Birds and he'll love it. He's terrible at lying. My favorite thing about him, taps his fingers on any nearby surface, hammering out little tunes. Uh, um, the eraser is not erasing. I would like it if it did its thing. Come on. Oh, there. Okay, now it's letting me erase. 22nd December. Things changed so quickly before you're ready at all. Colin was upset and Jack was furious. He said the Banshee are finished because of me. Sean's told them he's done. I wanted to hide in the attic, but it was raining. It's not your fault. That's unfair. Don't make my wee little fella sad. Everyone from the party cleared out. Someone called the guards on us. A noise complaint. We have 24 hours to get out. The big house is done. Maggie is coming back tomorrow to get our stuff. Um, okay, there. 23rd. Maggie drove up to the house this morning in her old banger. Uh, you'll catch a death stand there any long. You'll catch a death stand there any longer. It was a kind of nice being scolded with kindness. We bundled all our stuff into our car, but then there wasn't enough space for us to sit, so myself, Colin, and Jack had to walk. It was a very silent journey across a hill. We played dusty board games by the fire, and we all warmed up a bit. Maggie finally realized I wasn't always a girl, and she was very nice. I suppose no one ever expects it. Jack even kind of apologized for being upset at me. It's a small one, but she has cozy woolen blankets. I like it. Maggie's cottage only has 2 bedrooms, so I'm on the couch again. She's just like me for real. Uh, um, there. Maggie O'Malley, age 63. It felt bad asking, but she just laughed. Likes tea, Vin- Vinnie's Worlds, trad music, painting, the Legion of Mary. My favorite thing about her, the way she prepares tea. She uses loose leaf, and she's really careful with it. What kind of tea, though? That's the question. I there's a, there's a lot of art in her house. Apparently, I guess it's just a line. Apparently, she's popular with the artists who live around here. She learned Irish from her grandmother, who didn't speak any English. Her grandmother Her grandmother left her the cottage when she died. Well, now it's gone. She taught English and geography. Dislikes cold weather, drunk people, licorice. How dare you? Married 2 names from down the village. Before I knew her as Column's aunt, I knew her as one of the readers in Mass. She still does it. She she has a lovely soft singing voice, not just at Mass. She gets called on to sing whenever there's a session going on in the pub. The 24th. After my first hot shower in weeks, I helped Colin prepare for tomorrow's dinner. I was hoping I'd get to talk to him about what happened with Sean's, but I just couldn't. In the evening, we went to the pub for a Christmas Eve event. Christmas Eve pint. I wondered what I'd do if I saw Sean's, but he wasn't there. Fergal was, though. Now he's gone. Dead. Perished. Wasn't expecting it, but there was the crowd. Wasn't expecting it, but through the crowd our eyes met. It just felt like a punch in the gut. I drank my diluted black currant quietly and didn't look that way again. As we were leaving, he pushed an envelope into my hand. I wasn't going to give this to you. Oh. Well, now you did, so what's the point of that? Flipping the page. By eradicating the previous one entirely. Dear child, the post office is closed now. This is the last letter to be delivered. Fergal and I both worked off our feet with the rush of cards. I recognize so many of the names, young people you were in school with too, all gone. Some of them in Dublin, some in the States, or Canada, or Australia. I'm glad you didn't go that far away, but you're not home either. It made me think. I've heard things. I understand you're not who I thought you were, but I can't believe it. This seems so sudden. There were no signs. You never told me you were unhappy. I'm sorry if all of this is my fault. I must have raised you wrong. People do say it's bad for your child to be tied to your apron, but I just cared so much for you, Pat. That's stupid, man. It's okay if you like men or dress funny or whatever it is. The world is changing. I won't get mad. Not on Christmas, but I'm worried about you. That's all. You're making life difficult for yourself. I just don't know where you'll end up. And if you could keep it quiet, sure, what you do on your own time is your own business. No one else should mind. I'll see you soon and we'll talk at last. I've been making mince pies. I made as much dough and filling as I normally do, but it took much. Okay, let me. It's not letting me progress there. I don't know why the hell it keeps doing that. But it took much longer than I thought without you. Silly old me. There are so many Fergal won't finish them by himself, ma'am. Christmas dinner, roast potatoes, goose ham, roast carrots and parsnips, Brussels sprouts, ew, onion gravy. You are missing cranberry sauce. Cranberry sauce is amazing, especially homemade, not canned cranberry sauce. Homemade cranberry sauce is fire. Cranberries and brown sugar and star anise and cinnamon. You just boil it in water and the cranberries start popping. It's the best. There was so much snow. Now I'm eradicating the snow. And it's back now. I wasn't sleeping. I couldn't stop thinking about Ma'am's letter. Okay. So I was awake at 2 in the morning when it started. I kind of looked. Okay, so I'm outside at the moment. Oh, the snow's picking up. Okay, I just have to sleep it on the couch. The gentle hissing as it hit the window finally helped me doze. The snow is falling now, but it's a different color. It's now cyan. Jack woke me up early, eager for presents. Colin came on behind with a cup of tea. 8:20 a.m. December 25th, extraterrestrial. We were all ushered into Maggie's living room with our cups in hand. No more chimney. I didn't have any presents for anyone. Yeah, well, if you don't have cash, you can't get nothing, so it makes sense. Didn't actually have a lot of time to make things either, really. But everyone was so nice. Colin joked about it being the one. Maggie gave me an unopened box of makeup. Colin joked about it being the one he gave her last year. Are you sure it was a joke? I was delighted to have it passed on. Well, yeah, it was for realsies. I wonder if Fergal or Ma'am had anything for me. Probably. Soon enough, it was time for Mass. Shit, I clicked off. Okay, there. Maggie was very kind about none of us coming to Mass. So kind it was obvious she was really disappointed. I'd never missed Mass on Christmas before. This didn't feel like Christmas. All I could think about was the letter and Ram. Well, I haven't had a Christmas that felt like Christmas in a long time. I'm now gone. I decided to go home. It was easier to just go than to keep chewing on it. Okay. Okay. Casio, you don't have to. Well, footprints and snow. So I started walking here, just out of the blue, and I stopped walking here, out of the blue. No footsteps. Like, no other ones. If you want to go, just don't feel like you have no choice. Family isn't only the one you're born into. Valid. Found family trip. I love that. And you feel like more of a sister than any of my actual sisters. Don't forget that. I have returned. This is a lot smaller of a house. I am now at a table. Frown. The turkey is delicious, man. Thanks. Ah, everyone is frowning. What's wrong? Nothing. That's no frown no more. Would you pass some gravy? It's so good. Howdy was mess. Oh, lovely. So I gather you didn't make it. It was hard to get there in the weather. And was it the weather that made you avoid us for the last few weeks? Shut up, bitch. The priest gave us a very nice sermon about the importance of family. Shut up. Oh, with our many kids, of course, they came out and told us everything they learned about nativity, and why we must look after the needy. Margaret O'Malley was looking after myself and Colin for the last few days. She was very kind. She's a strange one, alright, taking in other people's children. Can I have some more sprouts then? What kind of lunatic? Is there anything on the TV for Christmas? Oh yeah, they're showing that movie you were in. What are you talking about? E.T., of course. Though they made you a lot less ugly for this yes bastard. You did love E.T. when you went with your dad. For months afterwards, you used to spend all day drawing the cutest pictures of people in space. I had one on the fridge for years. You never put up any of my art, ma'am. Is that a sibling? Oh. Because you never drew anything, Fergal. Shut up, you gob. Okay, yeah. You're shouting. That's not very ladylike. This bastard. What's my problem? You abandoned your mother and left her worried sick for weeks. Then you show up out of the blue and dressed like that. Come on, Fergal. Remember the story of the prodigal son? Is that all you're going to say to him? I didn't come home to be ridiculed. I hope you came home to apologize. I'll give you an apology if I can get some. Stop, let's just enjoy the dinner. I was peeling spuds all week, and I'm just glad we're here together. Another word for potatoes. Yeah, okay, I knew that. Just checking. Now you see why it's been hard to talk. It's even harder to listen to this crap. Shut the fuck up. I just don't understand, Pat. Why do you need to understand? Can't you just accept me? Well, it's me, or what me are you talking? The one I've known for 23 years and the one I've known for 2 weeks. It's the same me. I want you to know me better. I want us to be in each other's lives. No more speech bubble. Are you threatening to leave again? Well, if you act like that, it's reasonable. I need some air. You can't just run away forever. I hate this guy. Pat, come back. And now, it's snowing again. Have a good stream, 100 viewers. Easy with. Oh, there's an alarm going outside now. Okay. Have a good stream, 100 viewers for 0. Okay, I guess 50 cents. Easy with the viewers. Catch a promo for 10 free viewers. Gee, that seems. I don't know exactly how Twitch works, but I don't know how to put this in, man. I don't know how to put that in. Oh my lord, the hell. I have to close my window, so whatever's going on out there, can't hear it no more. So I'm a window open, it's like hot as hell, so I need to. Yeah, run away again. Reasonable. What the fuck? Okay, I'm closing the window. Window is now closed. Sounds like a fire truck, kinda, but I don't know why they'd be doing short. I guess because it is late, they don't want to do it that long. But I don't see any cars on the road anyway, so I don't know what they would have to be telling. I don't know who they would have to be telling to get out of the way. Easy to get viewers, pro, catch a promo for 10 free. I'll copy that code. See if I have to put it in somewhere. Or, I don't know, man. You might have to tell me how this works. Whispers. I don't know. I can't make people wait too long. I'll keep going with the game. I don't know how that works. I should wait. Hold on. The air I needed was 2 kilometers away in the snow. Back to the big home. Writing something in a card, and it was cold air and damp air. But it was quiet air. Another circle! Let's go. We love circles here. Space. Your final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Twinkles. Earth. Fire. No fire. Book again. My phone keeps going. Happy Christmas. I don't think it was a very happy Christmas. Just putting it out there. "26. Back in the big house. There was a strange burning smell when I turned on the light in the kitchen this morning. That's not good. You don't want an electrical fire. It's falling apart, but houses don't fall apart all at once. They do it slowly, piece by piece, room by room. Unless it is intentional. The electricity isn't safe, and I don't want to light the fire. I don't want anyone to know I'm here. Okay. So you're just gonna be cold. Oh, colors. It's coming back. And there'll be a little black hole. Or it's okay. Is that an airport? I think it's an airport. Duh. 27th. Sean's walked past the house today, headed for King Beach. He didn't see me. Our conversations are wriggling through my skin. Valid. At about 4:30, there was a knock. I blew out the candles and I buried myself under a blanket. Oh, I see the hand knocking. It was animated. Nice. Are you in there? News around town as you got out. Heard the guards were coming and scampered, but then Olive told me you hadn't been seen at old Mally's house. Did they turn you away? I guess no one really wants a weirdo like you. Damn, like, this guy has no chill. Like, literally, just give a break, man. I can't believe she still cares. You'd think she'd have given up on you by now. I have. Literally just perish, man. phone booth. I hear the rustling of change, so you're making a call, I guess. Okay, approaching the telephone booth. Hello? Hello. Oh, yeah, here's your own message now. It's so good to hear you. You've reached the voicemail. Oh, damn it. Thank you. Please leave a message and your name's and damn it. Where are you? If you would like to talk about my accountancy services, ring. What? Is this a joke? You're an accountant. Hello. Pick up. Now tell me how to fix this. I don't know where to go. Your name and number, I'll get back to you. Except you have it, Mark. I trusted you. Hello. You've known me for weeks when I would arrive. Now I can count this time we have left in hours. You reached the voicemail of, and no, I have no word and no one left. There's no one on Earth here even knows who I am. No NASA to whisk me away, not even an accountant for mail. Just sheep in a field while black hole devours the Earth. At least I can witness end of everything under a nice clear sky. Hello. So you can actually see that, I guess. 28th. I woke up coughing this morning. Hope I'm not coming down for a dose of something. I saw Sean through the window this morning again. I had to do something. So I walked out into the wind and down onto the bench. Sean's, Casio. Hey, so how are you? How are things? A little smile. How's that? Just a smile here, there's no smile there, so that's a little inconsistent. Oh, fine, same old. At least you're consistent, double no smile. What are you doing here? I thought you were with Colin and Jack and Duggart now. Jesus, you look awful. It's complicated. No face. Of course it is. I was with them, then I was back home, and now I'm not. Yeah, you always seem to make things complicated and weird. Shut the fuck up, man. No one in this story is nice, except Casio, and occasionally the two other ones I forget, Jack and something. But we can fix everything. We can go get Colin and Jack and put the band back together. We can just be friends again. The band was a dream. It's never gonna happen. Stop being an emo little bitch. But you were so good. We did nothing all summer and then played a single gig in the community hall. Yeah, and it was a very successful gig in the community hall. Come on, man. Where's this coming from? What happened to you? It's just reality. Stop being emo, man. It's not helping no one. Converse. What happened about Dublin? What about Manchester or India? Don't be stupid. Powering off without money will only have me crying home on the phone anyway. It means to act without thinking, specifically if the person is going somewhere to do it or just run off at the speed of a hare. Okay. God, you're like a different person. I don't even know you. When I went home, I found out about people who talked about how people talked about a lot of us. I mean, I knew, but I didn't know. I like you, but that's not me. How do you hear you? Wow, do you hear yourself? You have no idea what it's like. I'm already an outsider at a kill. I don't belong anywhere. I can't join the club, buddy. You're not special. That's why we have to look out for each other. I just want to be normal, Casio. And I'll never be normal with you. You bastard. Oh, the sneakers are gone now. And there's another circle. And I'm purple now. Oh, okay, so that chat asking to buy viewers. 100 viewers for that would be 50 cents. I'm not gonna buy viewers, man. I am an honest person. I don't know how it took me that long to realize what that is. 100 viewers for... He uses a roughly thingy too. It's not even like roughly 50 cents only. Easy with get view space ers pro catch a promo for 10 free viewers. And no, I'm not buying. Okay, that's what that is. I looked back at the chat. Thanks for... I didn't read that. I thought you might be a bit dehydrated from space. You're an accountant. Yeah, I'm also a bit of an astronomy geek. Oh god. I picked up your signals. Did you not tell someone important? Well, I wanted to, but no one listened. And I had to do something. Is that a big pencil or a book? Thanks. There's a little eraser. There's a little pencil shaft. Thanks, Mac. It's nice to meet you for real. You're shorter than I pictured. Tiny little fella. What do we do now, then? The source of radiation is on the far side of Akil Island. There's a bus coming soon. We're waiting on the bus to save the world. It's usually on time, and we can sit on the front. The flashes, man. It's so cold, I should light a fire, but even if I wanted to, there's no fuel. I have to break a chair or something. The long dark. Getting by with blankets and hot tea. At least the kettle works. Maggie, Colin, and Jack came, but I don't want to bother anyone. Oh, I want tea now. There's a really nice maple tea that I have. I mean, it's pretty good. My chest feels tight and my body hurts. I can't stop coughing, and every time my head spins. Okay. I'll race. Come on. Come on, mate. There. Casio. Come out, pet. You can't live in there. It's not safe. Sean told us, Casio. We know you're in there. I'm sorry things didn't work out with your mom, pet. They've come. The good old pals come to have your back. Casio, it's not like you. We're family. Please come out. This is ridiculous. Are you sure she's really here? Yes, she's not even. There's not even a fire going. You should call the guards. Something really bad could have happened. Well, go inside, mate. This is ridiculous. She's probably left for Dublin. The two of you waste so much time on her. She doesn't even appreciate the half of it. That's enough, Jack. Come on. Dude. See, this is what I'm saying, man. Jack, you're a wee little bitch. I guess you're the one who I remembered. The other one I don't remember, but that's the nicest one. Aside from, like, the adult as well. Like, the old one. Maggie. On a bus. How do you know where to go? This is the image I received from the black hole data. It had an address on the back. I hope you're right. It's getting dark out there. By me, Congy Road, Kill, County Mayo, Ireland, Earth. No smoking. I'm back in here. 30th, the guards came back and Fergal with them. I almost called out, but I knew better. Fergal, this place is a wreck. I don't think there's anyone here. I know there is. I heard movement and I saw light last night. I can't be wasting time on this. The big search is starting soon. For all you know, we'll find the body on the coastline. Just go. Why? Nobody has thought to open the door and go inside? What kind of search party doesn't open a fucking door? Nah, it's not worth going inside the building. That would be stupid. Searching this place will only take 5 minutes. I don't want to break the door down and find an empty house. The nuns will have my neck. Break the door down? Wait, open it. I mean, unless it's locked. Maybe. I guess it's locked, but like... Such an old house, it can't be that hard to just kick a door down. And like, the nuns will have my neck. Like, shut up. Tell you what, I'll come back tomorrow after dark with PJ and we'll see what we see. After dark may be too late, Nimue. If there is someone in there, I'll get them out. What if they froze to death by then, huh? You don't care? Of course you don't. I'm scared, I'm starving, I feel so sick, I'm gonna die. You... Okay, now it's blue. Are you sure this is the right place? It's the only thing we've got. Okay, pass the image to me and I'll put it through the litter box. Space. She has it, but the back hole is still here. It's still growing. Who is she? Can she stop the trigger event? She's my MO. It doesn't matter. It's all in her hands now. Hey, Mac, if Earth survives this, do you want to see the rest of the universe with me? Oh, the music's picking up, man. December 31st, the anomaly. The anomaly. I have to go somewhere. I can barely move. It's cold. I'll burn the book. Oh, the eraser is a lot more broken now. Like, it wear and tear from erasing. It's a neat little detail. I created a fire. It's out. Okay. That's getting kind. Oh, it's getting real trippy now, mate. Oh, this is the UK. It's gone now. Good riddance. Oh, the Earth looks normal again. Well, aside from the UK. Nope. The water remains. The water doesn't remain no more. Another circle. The moon. Okay. I don't think they successfully saved the planet. That's my intuition. Oh, it's the sun. No more sun. Huh. Okay. It's... Oh. I genuinely don't know what to say about this. That's kind of lame commentary, but hello. Oh, my shoes. Nice. Okay. No more shoes. No feet. I'm not doing that. That's not me. My hands aren't even on the mouse right now. Oh, not the face. Alright. I can't. Time doesn't exist in a black hole. I have control again. Yeah, most likely. Every moment crossed together, past and present and future, in one endless scream. No way to change anything. way to move. Well, yeah. No way to escape our little artist. I mean, the black holes do suck in all light to, and then hypothetically destroy it. I'm not. I mean, I'm not an astrophysicist, but I am a nerd. But we don't actually know what happens inside a black hole, if anything happens at all. Oh God, you're really lost. Dublin, that university, it's changed you. You let it. The two of you waste so much time on her. I just wanted to be normal in case you wanted to be normal. No escape. You are the biggest freak line, that's for sure. And time is subjective. If you can't escape, you can't observe time from the outside, and time can nothing ends outside can observe you. So in a way, I guess time wouldn't exist in a black hole. Nothing can change inside of it, hypothetically. Man, this racer is becoming very inefficient. Okay, now it's... Alright. I have a pencil now! Everything's okay. That's good to hear. I can't write anything else. Okay, now I can. Saying it more does not make it true. E. E is for estrogen. Everything's okay. Dot. Another circle. I am the creator. Because I have a little pencil now. I am no longer Death Destroyer of Worlds. You poor I didn't read the previous thing. I was too distracted. You're burning up. It's okay. Everything will be okay. I have been located. And I'm getting a little hug from someone. Your mammy's here now, love. Okay. I've got you, dear. Wholesome. I've got you, Casio. Yeah, Casio is not the birth name, right? The new name. She's using the preferred name. That's wild, man. This better not be a dream. I will riot. Nice little smile. Don't be a dream. Don't be a dream. Do not. Everyone's here and they're happy. No. Don't be a dream. Oh, it's peachy. Literally. Oh, she's blonde. I thought she was a brunette. It's zooming in. Uh, huh. This book belongs to 10 years since the event. Happy New Year. The world has started to stabilize communications between towns and cities. Even countries are commonplace again. There are no computers yet, but there's a demand for accountants again. Mac makes a reasonable living doing the books for local businesses around. Okay, well, the West Coast. Oh, no fair, this is blocked by letters. He's setting up a desk plant on his new cubicle desk when he hears the familiar roar of a spaceship outside. Cassiopeia, tidy, run, hide. I have choices now. He finishes tidying first. He wants to impress her with his neatness. He straightened his tie and heads outside. Long time no see, Cassiopeia says, grinning. Her skin seems to have been tanned purple by some strange cosmic. That doesn't sound healthy. Star. It's only been a year, Max says, but I'm sure for you it's been many more. They both laugh as he looks at her. Max's chest gets uncomfortably tight. Thought she'd forget. Oh, I get to make the story my own. He missed her. He wasn't sure if it was the conversations about space and science he missed or her personality. Why not both? I have some great stories for you, Cassiopeia says. I'll tell you about them in the ship. What? Max stares at her. Oh, you look so lovely. Her little smile. Aren't you coming, she says, surprised. I came back for you, like we said. He doesn't know how to answer. He doesn't know how to answer. I can't, Max says at last. My family needs me here. I'll go and lay down. I've got a project finished sometime soon, but not now. Sometime soon, but not now. Cassiopeia stares at him, then nods. No. Mac, yeah, Cassiopeia? Whenever you're ready, call me. I'll be there. I'll come get you. See you next year. Jumble. I did not know this would be the format would be going, but okay. January 5th, 1944. I've been awake for a few days. Eating turkey leftovers, drinking cups of tea, and sleeping. I'm finally able to write without my hand shaking. That seems like a compelling thing to say for a story. Today's the first. I messed that up. Hospital bed? When? Okay. Colin comes around a lot. Every day since I was found. Jack comes too, but he doesn't stay. Come on, Jack. Yesterday, Colin brought cake for Miggy, and today he brings me a new journal. Time's 11:03. I'll have to do Duolingo soon. He found the remains of the old one in the big house. Start over, lost old. I'm excited to start over. It was almost full anyway. I haven't seen Sean's, but Colin says He's asking for me. I'm picking the positive options. This person has been through a lot and they deserve happiness. And I feel like if I'm choosing the negative ones, it's going to make the story more negative. Now, visit. I am a sucker for tragedies, but not here. Oops. I say he can come and visit. Is that a yawn or a shout? We're all still awkward with each other. Jack can call him too. I think everyone feels guilty. They should feel guilty. Guilty shit. Fuck. Jack's cooking apology rashers. Soon I'll be well enough to climb Corhan with them again. December 31st, 2018. Happiness? I am happy with my life now, despite everything. I have... I have regrets about the past, of course. But looking back, I think I mostly did the best I could. Oh, it's so much meter. I like that. That's nice. I get to choose my eyeballs? You're gonna be a smug little guy. Okay, so smug eyeliner. That looks old. I'm gonna go with just a standard little smile. Oh, I get to choose my hair now too? I'm not gonna mess with it. You get to keep your... No, you'll stay like that. You get to have your own identity. I get to choose to... I do like black hair, but it doesn't fit. Of course you got with a stud. Wait. A tattoo or... Okay. You only get to have one accessory? Come on, man. Accessorize thyself. This kind of looks like my friend, actually. Ireland. Okay. Oh, translate. It's just translate. Okay. Choose a translator. Pride flag. Draw the first line. Okay. Shit. Drawing with mouse is difficult. KCO. Okay. Another flash. Come on, like... Finish. This book belongs to chapter. If found. Oh, that's the end. That was nice. It was a nice find. It happened. I don't. If you have watch, I haven't uploaded it to YouTube yet, but I'm going to. I did download the VOD, but for if one were to watch the previous stream, you'd see that I found it from my brother's Steam playlist, Family Sharing. When I saw it, it looked kind of interesting, and I wanted to try it. Glad I did. This music's pretty fire. Out of respect, we are going to go through the whole credits, although most people wouldn't watch that. I don't know if those choices at the end make a difference. So if you get the opportunity, check this out and see, maybe. Okay, I don't get to do anything. The Irish game development community, all our playtesters and our friends and family. Attributions. Liberation Serif. Creative Unity. Proportions of this program 2005 to 2020 Unity Technologies. Dreamfeel Ltd. Published by Annapurna Interactive under exclusive license. All rights reserved. Thanks for playing. In some ways, this kind of makes me think of Life is Strange at the very, very end. What? What is... Oh... Man. I don't know. Huh. All this little shit Colin and myself are doing last minute wedding preparations in Maggie's. We're getting married in Maggie's cottage. He's been renting it out for the past few summers since he saw the big house renovated into a posh B&B. We spend the days making sure the cottage is spotless before Chris's parents arrive. Where your family, your brave Colum's brother. Go Embrid Bio. I can't read that, man. That achievement was in Gaelic, I assume, I guess. It took some neck to have his marriage on a kill. Fair play. Just before we leave, Colin places a box of chocolates in the bedroom. Chris loves surprises, and hopefully his parents do as well. I thought it'd be John, the rest of him, that's why I went down here. Colin has always fallen for spontaneous people, and when I tell him, he smiles. He says Chris is exciting. So if I chose someone else, would I be getting married to someone else? Could I keeping him on his toes? We wanted to have our wedding today, Colin says, in celebration of the referendum last year, but it was booked out everywhere. He asked me if I will ever marry. Oh. Marriage is a sham. Marriage is a patriarchal institution that enforces gender norms. We burst out laughing. He tells me I never change and pats me on the head with a rolled up wedding brochure. Column. Column self, columns choice, columns reality, column. It sounds mad to say Column took the biggest risk out of us, but when I think about his choice to stay on Akil, I really feel like it's true. I'm so glad he made it work for himself. So I get to... so I'm not shoehorned into one. I get to make all of the choices. She's looking real happy. December 25th, 2014. Maggie comes over to myself and Ma'am for Christmas dinner this year. Fergal is with his wife, and Colum is away visiting friends. I'm happy to come home. It's been too long. Just the three girls, Ma'am says. Good fun. The three of us get very giddy, crackling like old hens. The point columns, the point column sourced has all gone to our heads. Fergal comes by in the afternoon and everything gets a bit more hectic with baby Cowmine. So I bring Maggie home and she invites me in for a last drop of tea. I miss Simon. I tell her it was lovely to have her. She should come again next year, and she sighs. I don't think there'll be a next year, Lamb, she says with a laugh. Tragic. Not if the doctor's right. Rough. Don't say it like that. I'm sure you'll be there. You've been through much worse. Flowers. Oh, okay. She looks out the window. The only thing I want to do is preserve all my old photos. It'd be such a shame to lose them. I tell her about how I can digitize them, and she loves the idea. The modern era. Let's go. They open all the presses to find every last album she has. That night I start to look through them. There must be 1,000. Just say 500, man. My favorite is Beach. Maggie in her late 20s on Keene Beach. She's just out of the water and is wrapped in a towel laughing. Maggie. Living. Maggie sometimes jokes that she lived more in the last 20 years of her life than she did in the first 60. In a funny way, it makes me glad that we met that December, and that she was able to break out of her shell. Jack. October 11th, 2014. I'm on the tube on my way to give a public lecture in the science hall when I see him. Standing on the far side of a very full cabin by the door and Tanko. So she did end up going to university. Jack. It takes me a long moment to put it together in my head, and by the time I realize he has hopped off. So is all the space and black stuff, like black hole stuff, metaphorical? He's well kept, handsome even. He's been living well. I get off at Oxford Circus and jog to get to my lecture. I'm already cutting it close. I return to my hotel after an evening of the same old faces, strange and laughs, black holes, and event horizons. I guess black holes and event horizons, it's thematic. Oh, that is pretty stellar. Look at that hair. That is actually fabulous. Gorgeous. On my laptop, I look Jack up online and find him. Add friend. Even though it's been years, he seems so familiar. How is she cutting Jack? I guess that's a saying. I lie in the bed with the lamps off. Streetlights peek through the curtains. I can't sleep as waves of feeling wash over me. Having his fondest regret, nostalgia. So we're remaking after all the deconstructing we did earlier. Jack. Colin and Jack. Whenever Colin and Jack broke up, I was devastated. It was only years later that I could look back and see the cracks in their relationship. September 9th, 2012. Fergal's baby, Carmine, is a lot cuter than I expected. They do that. I think she resembles Valerie, but no one else sees it. Valerie is a mousy Donegal woman. I don't know. She wears a lot of makeup and complains about it. Well, don't do that then. I think she'd look great without it too, but I don't dare say it. And the two of us find it hard to make a conversation at the best of times. The christening is uneventful despite all the fuss beforehand. Where? That's cryptic. I don't know what these achievements may. Valerie, I'll translate them later. Valerie wanted us all to go up in Dongle. She's a bit younger than Fergal and very much a home bird. At the dinner in the hotel, everyone is friendlier than I was worried about. Almost all the chat is around the upcoming All-Ireland final between Mayo and Dongle, and whether Mayo can lift their Sam Maguire curse. This is a reference to an old urban legend that Mayo, the county Achilles, can't win the National Gaelic Football League until all members of the 1951 team are dead. As of May 2020, the legend still hasn't been proven false. The local Fine Gael council drops by to the hotel to say hello to Fergal. This is a local politician from a party called Fine Gael, a neoliberal centre-right party. Nasty. Fergal is say hello to Fergal, a smug light. During the Celtic Tiger, Fergal bought the post office shop. A common name for the boom period in the Irish economy from the mid-90s to the mid-O's, or I guess the 2000s. With a terrifying loan, and despite a kill getting quieter every year, he's got by. I'm proud of him. Man mentions my book, and sure, it isn't as good as a baby. I'm not sure she means it, or if she's even read it. She falls asleep in the car as I drive us home. Man. Admiration. The older I get, the more I admire. Man, she did the best she could with a very difficult situation. And if she wasn't perfect, well, she isn't. Isn't that just the same for all of us? Let's see. June 13, 2015. This evening, there's a variety of trance performers and artists. The walls of small cafe are covered in art. The place looks amazing. I'm helping Sarah set up in the late afternoon and carefully carrying a big stack of plastic chairs over loose cables when Anu walks in. We chat. That's nice. In between excited conversations, we barely have the place ready in time. We don't get to hang out with each other as much as these days. A couple of hours later, the place is buzzing. The audience have a wide mix of people, some dressed to the nines, I don't know what that means, and some shrunken in the corner. I see Anu's wife when she comes in with the kids and go over to say hi and watch beside her. When it's Anu's turn, they perform a spoken piece about coming out as a non-binary and their name changing from Ishan to Shans to Anu. Anu is Shan. Okay, I was wondering, it's like, what happened to Shans? And like, yeah, those actions were imperfect, but they deserve happiness too. A name I take as my heritage, a gift from my lineage. Unlike me, they're okay with being called Shans by very old friends or Da by their own kids, but Anu is what feels right. My heart is so happy to see how they've grown since we've known each other. At the end, their three kids scramble up on stage, and the four of them perform a song together. And they're good, of course. Anu has been playing music and singing with them since they were tiny, but I think it's their combined sweetness that hits the crowd the most of all. They look so stellar. Anu. I'm proud of the person they've become. They've struggled against discrimination and fought hard to find their own identity, but they're still generous and compassionate and brilliant. That's sweet. That's nice. Saturday, 27th June 1998. We just about make the 6 p.m. train to Castlebar before it leaves. Colin will be on the lash for the rest of the day. Out drinking. And that's not my thing. So I'm escorting Maggie back to Akil to make sure she gets home safe. I want to make sure she knows we're grateful. She came all the way to Dublin for Pride to support myself and Colin. I don't think she expected the welcome she got. Everyone wanted to march alongside the warm, cuddly granny. She was the center of attention. All day. Maggie is still absolutely glowing as she reclines in her seat and unwraps the tuna mayo sandwiches she made us this morning. That reminds me, I am kind of hungry. She asked me what I enjoyed most. Her handmade sign, the chance to flex. The chance. All of the singing and chanting, I was swept up in the energy and madness of the crowd. She mentions the gay Sally a couple nights before. An event where people dance to traditional Irish music and groups moving across the floor together in large patterns, often specific songs that have specific dances associated with them. I haven't danced like that in years. Maggie thinks for a minute, takes off her glasses and polishes them and sets them back on her nose. When I was young, she says a lot of time, I knew a German woman, Hilde. She was nice. She taught in my school for a few years. She loved a good silly. Hilde told me about the parties they used to have in Berlin. She couldn't be herself in Ireland, and I was terribly sad when she left. She would have loved this week. I want to comfort her. This is Berlin. Maybe you could still go to Berlin sometime. Yeah, just go to Berlin. She thanks me and mentions the weather. Outside, the landscape flashes past green and green and green under a cloud-speckled sky. Seasons. In the city, the change in seasons always seem very sudden. Maggie. Aspiration. Some people might consider Maggie's life to be a sad story, but I admire her. If I get old and stay half as kind, generous, and willing to take in lost youth as she is, I'll be very happy. That's the goal, man. It's the life. August 8th, 1994. Nam and I drive down to Kiel, the site of the long, curving beach underneath the Megan Cliffs. Cliffs overlooking Kiel Beach on Kiel. Always makes me feel nice. It took a lot of wheedling to get Mam to even think about driving me for a swim, and now I think she's here having a second thought. Now that she's here, she's having second thoughts. She doesn't like swimming. Jump in. I mean, I hate cold water, but I love swimming. Jump in, you'll be used to it in a second. She shrieks when she waves, wash past her. I kept encouraging her, and finally, after a few tentative minutes and one final scream, she gets down. I let myself go and let the waves throw me around. I tasted salt water in my mouth and gasped for breath and enjoyed being alive. And most of all, enjoy sharing it with Mem. Swimming. The water's cold, but the wind is worse, so wrapped in towels, we try and best as we can and head to Neil's for some tummy warming chips. Tara is working and waves at home. I'm going to be teaching a class in September, I tell him. A tutorial class. I wouldn't be here without you. It means so much. Thank you. I'm cross. I'm just glad you're happy. She says, if being yourself makes you happy, then that's all I want for you. I guess teaching makes me happy. I love helping people learn, and you know what? I think I might be good at it. Thanks for being here. Being a professor would be pretty gnarly. Mem and I love each other. We've had our fights and our struggles, but our love has always won out. These days, we can even say it out loud. That's crazy, bro. Stairs. May 15, 1994. Sean's selection led me to a bar in Galway and then up the stairs to a tiny room. I can't imagine it fits more than 30 people. The new band didn't even have a name yet, but he was really excited for me to come on the phone with a friend. My heart jumped when Lauren said she'd come. She's so fun to be with. The music is so different to what the band she played. It's heavy but kind of funky, and I found myself dancing without a thought. Afterwards, Sean's come over. He has a low, gold hoop in one ear. He's full of confidence. He's on a high after playing guitar full of talk for hours. He's excited about doing an audio production course on September 1st, but he's going to... Maybe I should have done it in order so that I wouldn't have to go back to the forward chain. Going to New Delhi for the summer with Tara. They're going to visit Summer as if they've never met. Aunts, uncles, cousins, cousins of cousins. Do you have somewhere to stay tonight? My couch is always open. Yeah, sure. Sounds good. I haven't slept on a couch in a while. This place is small, but shit. It has a lot of posters. And a few plants too. A few is not enough. When it's time to say goodbye, I hug. Give him a huge hug. Sean, it's closeness. They're my best friend. We've been through so much together. They know me better than anyone else ever will. And you're 6 months after the event. Britt 4 years since the event. Maggie 6 years after. Okay. Year 1, 6 months after the event. The dark matter storms have ceased and the black hole radiation has diminished. Cassiopeia has been searching along the west coast for parts that could be used to create a small spaceship. The humans left alive are scattered across the land, panicked and sometimes dangerous. So Cassiopeia keeps to herself. That's good for thinking. Everything is different now. Has been hypothesized that black holes are the seeds of the new universes. Cassiopeia can't be sure. Her opinion changes from day to day. Bleeding universe, rewritten universe, branching universe. Did 100 unlikely futures separate and branch out, blooming like a wild garden? As Cassiopeia sits alone by a campfire one night in June, she spots someone watching her from the bushes. She stops playing with her makeshift radio and says hello. As they come closer, gives his impressions as their eyes shine in the campfire light. What's your name? Cassiopeia says. Anyway, she tosses them a can of beans and a blanket, and they eat quietly and hungry. Over the next few months, and you and Cassiopeia become inseparable. They make a good team. The last missing piece is fuel. It takes months, but then you see something shine on the beach. Cassiopeia runs them. Her heart fills with joy. It only takes a few more days to have the ship ready to leave Earth. Anya has gone quiet again. I guess you'll be leaving now, they say. Looking down at the ground. Yep, Cassiopeia says, we're leaving as soon as I've done my last 6 checks here. There's room for 2 if you want to come. Their eyes light up and Cassiopeia sees them really smile for the first time. "4 years since the event. Cassiopeia drops down into the atmosphere above Achille for the latest load of supplies. She has been coming regularly to help the communities rebuild and help them build protections against the wild things that have grown up in the vacuum the anomaly left behind. As she approaches Keel's post office, the sea is swarming around it, teeming with tentacled horrors slammed against the tiny building. Cthulhu. There's a gunfire desperately through its window. Plasma jets. Cassiopeia quickly maneuvers her ship to an angle. Her plasma thrusters burn in the tentacles until they retreat. The sea recedes, taking its terrible horrors with it. Cassiopeia lands immediately. She rushes inside and finds Brigid Mehu holding her shotgun in her hand, looking tired but very much alive. Well, you're a sight for sore eyes, Brig explains and hugs Cassiopeia tight. Brid puts on the kettle and they sit down and catch up. Sometimes I don't know how we keep going, Brid says. It's all we can do to hold this place together since the event. Community. But you're still a community. That's the important part. Looking out for each other is how you survived and how you will. Red sighs and looks down at the table at that heap of half-woven crosses she was making before the terrifying interruption. You still make them? Cassiopeia asks. Every year. It's almost February now. I give them out around the villages for people to hang up. Tradition is important, maybe someday soon they'll start calling you Saint Brigid, Cassiopeia says and smiles. Before she leaves, she gives Brid a little token, one extra thing she squeezed into the cargo hold. A book. An encyclopedia by a rebel anti-authority publisher about distant stars and strange evolving worlds. Nice. So she can know that people around the galaxies exist and thrive. Arrested? What? Found? Huh? 6 years after the event. Cassiopeia should have known better than to take risks in authority space. But here she is with an airlock staring her in the face and her final moments closing in too quickly. She thinks that okay. It would be nice to talk to them one last time. The bone freezing cold as space hits her face and she closes her eyes, and then warmth. She opens her eyes again and finds herself in the hold of old Harris Freider, two elderly women staring at her. Who are you? Welcome to the CS Akil Sound. I'm Space Pirate Meg Somali, the one and only. This is Captain Hildgard. We've been tracking the Authority for a few days. What happened to you, kid? Cassiopeia tells them her story while they grin at each other. Well, we'll take you as far as Cronus, O'Malley says, then you can figure out the rest of it yourself. Caspiopea's eyes light up. Come with me, she says. The Authority will be after all of us now. Don't worry about us, Captain Hiller. We're old, alright, but we're the most experienced space dogs you'll find in any corner of the galaxy. Space Pirate Mags interrupts. There's something we are forgetting. I've set the ship to warp. For now, we're safe as houses. So let's go make a cup of space tea for you, my wee lamb. You must be parched. Thanks for drawing. You're welcome. I can't seem to be able to move past that screen, though. Okay. Okay. I guess glossary. Okay, well, I guess that's the end. Thank you for watching. It was nice to do this. See you next stream.